What's up, y'all? What's going on? How y'all doing? So I wanted to give my 2 cents on this video that's been going around about the war on women's weight, on black women's weight. And, don't take what I'm saying the wrong way, but I think if there is a war on black women's weight, it's a war with yourself. It's a war with yourself. And I've been hearing a lot of people's, opinions on this about, the weight, and it's a traditional thing, which I do think that has some bearing, and that, it stems from growing up and how you were told as a black young person, you have to clean your plate. And that is a thing. I'm not negating that, but we're all grown individuals now. We understand. I've heard people say that racism and, the diets don't work for them. And as a black woman, diet don't work for you. It don't work the same. And that, racism and stress and, all of these things play a part in you losing weight. And that may be the case to some degree. But for the most part, you understand if you know that you're overweight. You know that you like pizza and cake and pies. You know you like Popeyes. You know you like those foods, whether it stems from a childhood history of just not eating right or whatever. At this point, as an adult, you understand that you're overeating. You understand that you're eating these things because you like them. And as much as all of this childhood stuff, a lot of things may stem from that. As an adult, you learn better, you do better. Listen, also people like to say we don't have access to healthier options. I disagree with that. I think we have all the options, just like we have options to every other thing. We have options to healthier choices. Let's just be real and say that a lot of times we don't like the healthier choices. Now, I am not an overweight person, but I can admit that I like snacks. Okay. My husband used to call me snacks. I like certain foods. I grew up liking a lot of sugar, so I gravitate towards sugary choices. Do I know that there are better choices? Are there better options? Do I have access to better options and better choices? I do. Because when I want to choose those healthier choices or options, I choose them. It boils down to our choices, not somebody holding us back. Nobody is holding you back from eating fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are readily available to everyone. Racism, stress, or any of that is not keeping you from eating the healthier options. You eat the unhealthy options because you want to. Let's just keep it a bug, because you like the taste of it. You're accustomed to it and you enjoy it. It makes you feel better. That's the reason why there's something called stress eating. Because when we're stressed, you openly go to the options you know are not the best for you, but you do it because you want to in the name of stress eating. But you could stress eat with carrots. You could stress eat with a head of lettuce. You could stress eat with something healthier. But you choose to go to the things that are going to make you feel good, even though you know they're not the most healthier choices. You feel good eating that because that's what you like. It's not that we don't have access to it. Racism is not keeping you from losing weight. You know that if you eat all these things on a consistent basis, you're going to gain weight. You know, if you cut back on those things and you incorporate some exercise, you will lose weight. Racism, all the other stuff that they try to talk about is not keeping you from losing weight. And we have so much more information now. And I understand that back in the day, we could say, oh, we don't have the information. We don't know any better. We got to stop with that, because it's a different time. We're in 2025. There's so many exercise videos on social media. There's so many men and women who are showing you how to get fit, how to get healthy, what to do, what not to do. So we have options. We have things out here. We have information out here that's available if we want it. We can't keep talking like we in 1989 when we didn't have access to all of this information. We have access to the information. We have access to know what to do for nutrition. We have access. We have options. We can't be a bunch of educated people in this day and age and not understand that we have options. We are not limited when it comes to resources as to what you should be doing for a healthier you. So all of that is just an excuse, even though I know a lot of people who are making the videos, they mean well, but there's no excuses. We have too much information. There's men out here to tell you how to get your stomachs flatter. There are women out here telling you how to exercise, how to lose weight, how to do it. There's intermittent fasting. There's all types of information to get you right if you want it. So we got to be honest and stop making excuses and just be honest about it. You like what you like. You like to eat them cookies and those cakes. You enjoy that. That's why the people, if you're overweight, it's because you like to eat. You're addicted to the food. It's not that you don't have options to better choices and you don't have options and information. The information is out there. If you want to lose weight, you can. And far too often the excuses is more acceptable when you don't want to really put in the work to do what you have to do. There are lots of people who have lost a lot of weight. There's all types of testimonials of women who have lost a significant amount of weight by just diet and exercise. And, I always see those videos of those young ladies who are exercising, losing weight, getting to a healthier space in life. That is so motivational, even for me. Because I remember there was a time when I was trying to lose 20 pounds, and it took me years to lose 20 pounds. Why? Because I like cookies and cakes. See, I'm not going to make an excuse and say, oh, the diet don't work the same for me. I can't do it. No, yes, I can if I put down the cookies and cakes and choose the healthier things that I know are available. Go to the gym. And another thing, if you don't have money for a gym membership, that's still not an excuse. You can exercise in your home. You can walk around your apartment building. You can lift canned goods. Baby, you can start in a chair. These 600-pound life people be sitting in their recliner, start lifting their legs one at a time, and they start losing weight and eating salad. So there is really no excuse. If you have people who are born with disabilities where they have no legs and no arms and they're working out, there's no excuse for regular adults who are able. There's no excuse whatsoever. I'm sorry. And that's just what it is, excuses. You can work out, you can lose weight. We have the availability of all the resources necessary to lose weight. So I don't think that there's a war on black women's bodies. I think black women have just gotten too big. These women are 200-300 pounds. They're big. And shout out to the women that I see working out and getting trainers and things of that nature. Shout out to them because at least they're trying. You know what I'm saying? But for the ones who sitting back saying, oh, there's a war on a black woman's body. No, because diabetes is real. Sleep apnea is real. All of these issues that are associated with overweight and obesity, they're real. And it's what's killing us in our communities. So it's no war on it. It's just being honest and upfront and telling the truth about it, which I think a lot of people who are overweight don't want to hear because it will cause for you to do something. And you have to be serious about it. You can't just do it temporarily. You have to do it. You have to make some changes. And that's just what it is. The idea that there's no resources and you don't know, that's a bunch of BS. There's lots of resources out here on social media all over the place. If you want to lose weight, a lot of the things I learned about, new things that I learned about, getting healthier, I just watch YouTube. There's all type of people on here telling you different things you could do, different vitamins you could take, what to do to lose weight. It's not rocket science. It's really not. So if there's a war on black overweight women, it's a war with yourself. You're warring with eating those cookies and eating the salad. That's just my thoughts on it.